Me. Study abroad at Portugal for 6 months. Live in a student dormitory. Staffed reception. Try to self-isolate due to depression draining all my energy. Still have to walk past the reception on my way out to exercise, shop groceries and go to school etc. A cute receptionist is interested in me since I'm a tall handsome Nordic man who dresses nice and have travel experience. We hit it off. Flirting almost every day. Couldn't focus on school since my mind was occupied with her. 1 month left on my residence contract. For some reason talk myself into the great idea of straight up confessing to her face to face when we are alone. She hugs me and says when can talk about after my contract is up. Feeling like I'm on cloud 9 all of a sudden. Manage to get a B on the entire course despite not giving an effort. Continue talking with the girl almost every day. Final day of my contract is here and I've booked an Airbnb for 2 weeks more before I go back home. Ask her out to dinner before I leave the dormitory and she agrees to and hugs me. Leave her with my contact info. Days go by and it's radio silent. Figure maybe she's busy. Still nothing. Send an email to her work mail and get an automatic reply back saying that she is on vacation for a week. Weird I thought, since she never mentioned that. Went out and got very drunk one night, got back and managed to snoop around online and find her Facebook profile. Tried to call her on Messenger, but no answer. Took a look at her profile and there's a picture of her kissing another dude. Cry like a giant baby for the first time in 10 years as a flood of suppressed emotions all came out at once. Basically just sit in my Airbnb for a week straight feeling complete shit before flying back home. Wrote another email to her acting like I was oblivious to the whole situation and that I still considered her a great friend of mine. Thanks for reading my blog. Alright, life is odd. Be me, 25, going through breakup, everything sucks. Trying to stop thinking of my ex as my GF. Hang out with friends online, decided it'd be funny to stream myself browsing a dating app. Swiping left on a bunch of women who seem like losers. Swipe right on a couple I think seem interesting and cute. Actually feels pretty good. Swiping left on hot girls with no personality, makes me feel good about myself. Keep swiping for literal hours. Eventually get bored. Continue living my life. I get a notification that I matched with a girl, cute redeed, pic related. Pretty good confidence booster. We chat, hit it off okay, I get her Snapchat, Instagram, etc. Girl consistently messages me back every day for like 3 days. She decides she wants to voice call. Get into a voice call. She is talkative, but surprisingly smart, has great passion for her work, she's a dog groomer and works at a pet place, has a lizard, snake, dog. Talks about dogs and pets literally. All the time, going for a certification. Voice call eventually ends, spent most of the time listening, but overall was positive. Next few days ensue. She clearly becoming a little attached to me already, I didn't message back for a day and she said she got worried about me. I am charmed, but very worried we don't have anything in common, she doesn't even own a PC we can do anything together on, which is basically where I spend most of my life. Be me. Homeless 4 years, very long story, don't wanna get into it too hard. Was finally genuinely doing really well and on the immediate path to success. Taking care of my health, respecting myself more confident and responsible and gradually healing, growing into more of my own man. Bought car, living in it last year and a half. Now the holidays are coming up, I can get one of those overtime gigs. All set up to work 10-hour shifts, 60-hour weeks. In short, me keeping this up until Christmas would net me $8,000. I would be free and no longer homeless for the first time in my adult life after escaping shitty family. Job ends after 1 week. Which is today. Because I crashed that car today, completely totaled it. I literally did not do a goddamn thing wrong, I wasn't acting negligent at all. Fucking shit was random. Traffic was blocked up 300 feet before an intersection, but after my shift I guess I was just tired and my already stressed ass brain did not fucking notice the cars ahead of me around the turn weren't actually moving. Slam brakes but too late. Scary sensations, smells of smoke, unable to comprehend WTF happened, ringing in my right ear, which it still is actually. No one hurt, thank fucking God. Hop out and ask the lady I hit if she's okay literally instantly, but far from doing the same she almost doesn't speak to me at all period and ignores me. I ain't mad. I get it. Still hurt though. Cops show up blah blah blah, I salvaged everything vaguely valuable and they drove me downtown. I am tweeting this from a homeless shelter bed at 5 a.m. I haven't slept. Can't. Was also throwing up the night before for unrelated reasons, so only got like 3 hours the night prior, so that's fun. Be me. I'm cocky smart kid in high school. Getting top grades, but not thinking about future. Come from a middle class family. They pretty much let me do whatever I want. Don't push me to be successful. Time to apply for uni. Think it's cool to not give a fuck about uni, so apply to random schools for random majors. Time to pick an offer of acceptance. Smarten up a bit and pick one of the only sensible majors I applied for. Biomedical engineering at mediocre school. Had the grades to go to top schools for STEM subjects though. Uni starts. Bad luck begins. Dad becomes disabled. Big domestic and financial problems at home. Mom wants to divorce dad. Dad eventually dies. Can't deal with the stress. Do badly in my first year as a result. Finally smarten up. Want to transfer into a good uni for a practical engineering discipline. Can't because bad grades. Start second year. Take bullshit classes to try and improve grades. Going to apply to transfer soon. Considering suicide if I can't transfer. Home is a mess and I have no future at my current school and in my current major. Be me. Be close friends with a dude. Is not well off. After high school we remained in touch. Buy him food because you couldn't afford much. FFW2 now he got a job at the mall and has an employer-provided debit card, starts blowing through it like hell. Still asks me to buy him games, food, and manga. Even fucking don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. FFW2 now, he brags about having a $400 payday today. We walk around, I leave my wallet at home. I ask him if he can spot me $2 for a cheeseburger. He buys 2 cheeseburgers, saying I now owe him $4.34. I look at him and ask if he is serious. He is. FFW to him asking to bum drinks off me and to ask for the Wi-Fi password. Dad got mad because he was downloading hentai on his phone using our bandwidth 2 months ago. Had to lock my garage when he got furious, so he won't attack someone with a fucking axe. Now talks about how we should rent an apartment together despite my protests. Should I still be friends with this dude? Be me. 17yo met an older girl online about 19yo, talk a bit to her. She takes a liking in me. We start talking non-stop. Me thinking she likes me tells her I have Asperger's. She thinks it's cool and takes it as a joke. Been a year, we know almost everything about each other. Grown a little distant because of my autistic behavior. Still she texts me every week. She is very curt while talking and just gives 1 or 2 words reply. Shows zero interest in conversations. I think it's painful and decide to end it and delete my account and move on. She finds me and repeats what she is doing. I have some errands, so I am visiting her city. I ask her shall we meet. Shows zero interest in meeting and ignores the texts and being curt. WTH should I do? I am so much invested in her, it's like I had no FRND like her, but it hurts me to even talk to her. What should I do? Why is she doing this to me? I don't know what to do. Be me. 23rd birthday was last month. KHV, because I take care of my grandparents full time and don't have enough time to socialize. Grandma has dementia who shits and pisses herself all fucking day and I can't get her to wear a fucking diaper. Gramps has MS and is bed bound, but has 300 pounds and can't clean himself, so that's where I come in. They drive me insane. I can't have a single moment to myself without one of them intruding on it. Grandma is so much more worse as she's mobile and wants to dictate everything you do. Won't let me out after dark, and if I leave she'll just call me every other minute and ask where I am. Yesterday she called the police cause I wasn't answering, so she thought I was dead or some batshit idea like that. Dragged to the station, where I had to explain that she's out of her mind for like an hour. It gets dark now around 5 p.m. and it's killing me. No friends, no girl, no prospect of a future until they fucking die. I could have all of those things, but I don't want to subject anyone else to the torture that is my life, so I stay alone. Do it for my grandpa cause he is at least sane, and when I'm not home my grandma tortures him, i.e. punches him, hits him with things, and dumps his urine on him. Try again and again to tell my uncle who lives out of state how bad it is, but he doesn't believe me. I'm out of ideas and I can't run. It would break my grandfather's heart and leave him to the will of my grandma who can't even wipe herself properly. WTF do I do, adv. Tangent. Be me. Uni student. Tell friend I'm best at picking up girls. He says prove it. Sure. Go to girl. Tell her to write a random phone number. Go to him. Show in victory. He says bullshit. Goes to girl himself. Asks what's up. Apologizes on my behalf. Probably the biggest L of my life so far. Be me. Meet this girl on Tinder. She invites me to sleepovers and whatnot. Her friends join us. Another dude there, who's not close to anyone there, but for some reason always there? For some reason he always gets an invite and sleeps over while I'm in bed with my girl. Few months later. Girl texts me, I wanna break up with you. WTF.jpg. MFW when everything connects. MFW I got cucked. MFW I wanna beat the shit out of this fucker. What do I do anons? I'm still angry at both of them, but most importantly the guy, since he broke the bro code, I realize now that there isn't such a thing. I can't go outside anymore either, since I always see them, we live really close. So the question is, how do I get over this with them always in my face, always reminding me of the fact that I got cucked?